The two most typical ways of going through the divorce process are mediation versus litigation. I think everyone has heard of the term litigation and is relatively aware of what that means. But a lot of people haven't heard of the term mediation, especially when it comes to family law. And in mediation, you as a couple are jointly retaining the mediator to act as a neutral and equal representative for the two of you as you go through the divorce process. And everything is done in the privacy of his or her office. You don't have any court appearances. In litigation, most everybody has heard of that. That's where the couple is hiring two separate attorneys, and the attorneys represent each party individually. And then you go through the court to facilitate the divorce process. Two critical differences between mediation and litigation are, first, time. How long does it take to get through and complete the divorce process? When you go through litigation, the average divorce, if you have been married for more than 10 years, you have one child, and you own a home, is 1.5 years. The average time for that same fact scenario going through mediation is 3 months or less, start to finish. So you can see that there's a significant difference in time, and a lot of that has to do with the courts being overcrowded and you're trying to organize attorney schedules, your and your spouse's work schedules, and getting on the judge's calendar. And it just tends to take a little bit longer than if it is you and your mediator and just those three people trying to work together and get things moving forward. The other difference is money, cost. When you go through litigation, the average divorce in California costs about $80,000 on each side. So that's a total of $160,000 in attorney's fees. When you go through mediation, those fees are usually about 90% less than they are in litigation. So my personal opinion is that honestly, about 90% of divorce cases would be good candidates for mediation. And that other 10% are the ones that are just going to have to litigate. So if you just want to punish your spouse or go for the jugular, then litigation is probably going to be a better fit for you. Or if you have a domestic violence case with active restraining orders, in some instances, litigation may be a better choice for you. It sort of depends on what's brought them to that point, but it's more the mentality. When you go through mediation, you both have to say, okay, we recognize this is a better option for us for privacy reasons, for financial reasons, for being able to control the terms of our settlement agreement. And we both want to be here and work through this. It may not be easy, but you both want to be there. And if that's how you feel, then you would be a good candidate to try mediation. But if you don't, and one of you is angry and really just wants to take as much from the other as you can, kind of as retribution, you would be a better candidate for litigation.